Okay, for this one, I kind of want to make him look like a cake. Got some sprinkles here. What we're gonna do is put the sprinkles like in his little top and in his fins, his gills. They're gills. They're not fins. They're not horns. They're gills. I'm gonna put that in and just let it like into a clear layer of resin. Just let it sit for a bit, and then come in and try to do like an icing layer. I'm not gonna lie, I already tried this once. It didn't work out so well. And we're doing it again, okay? And these are real sprinkles. Don't really tend to have problems with dry ingredients in resin. Anything that might have water in it, though, that's where you don't want to mess around. Water and resin are not friends. Oh, shoot. I have sprinkles all over my desk. That's fun. Hopefully they'll fit into the fins. They should. Did I say fins? I meant gills. First time I tried to do this, I had pulled some sprinkles out of my cabinet and they were very expired. Is it really that old? The year 2000? Is that what that says? I couldn't have possibly had it that long. What can I say? I don't bake. I'm not a baker. Wow, those went in a lot easier than I thought they would. Hopefully they stay there. Don't drizzle out. Stay there. They are going to drizzle out. This is going to be fun. Okay. Sorry if I'm off camera or you can't see what I'm doing here. Switch over on the other side. See if that helps. Seems like there's one single solitary sprinkle in that little gill right there. Gotta get my fingers in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Sometimes you just gotta get your hands in there and get dirty. This is dumb. If you think this is dumb, feel free to leave a comment below and tell me just how dumb you think it is. It's okay, I won't get mad. I'll agree with you, because this is dumb. We'll put him aside, we'll let him cure. I'll put the rest of these sprinkles into this guy. Like I told you, I already made one of these. It didn't work out so great. This was the leftover from that one. Let's take some of these sprinkles that are older than I care to admit. What's that say? Yeah, we don't bake. They just sit there. What do you want from me? Is it really that old? The year 2000? I couldn't have possibly had it that long. I don't believe that. I don't bake. It's you know how it is once in a while, and then you get this stuff for it, and then it just sits in your cabinet. That would be 25 years old, everybody. I think it might be time to let these go, but no, we're not going to let them go. We're going to use them. We don't waste anything around here. Oh, God. What a show. What do you want from me? Okay. Oh, boy, this is going to get messy. This is really dumb, and if you're thinking of doing it, you shouldn't. Like, I'm doing this, so you don't have to. Oh, this is taking too long. I have some other resin sitting in a cup over there. I don't want it to flash cure on me. We're just gonna have to get down and dirty and smoosh them in with our fingers. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, this is so dumb. Get in there. Get in there. Oh. Okay. Do we have a sprinkle in every toe? I think we do. So all the toes are accounted for. Okay. I still have some left over. I'll figure out what to do with that. We'll come back. Okay. So I was thinking for this guy that instead of, pouring in a white layer for the icing, I would just take my white paint pen and color the clear layer that's there. I don't know if you can see that, but the resin settled and it's left a little bit of a clear layer. And this way I can come in with some UV resin and add like some drips. So it looks like it's, dripping down over the cake or something like that. I don't know. I'm back. Now for this guy, I was thinking about how to make him look like cake. Obviously, the thing you might think of is just putting cake in there, but I don't want to waste cake. But I do have an old bag of coffee that I can use. It's kind of an off-brand yucky stuff. It got left out. So that's what we're going to do. Use some coffee. Coffee looks like cake, kind of. Close enough. And if you're asking, can you put coffee into resin? Yes, you can. I might pull out those whole beans, though. Nobody asked for you. I mean, I don't know if it's going to work. It might just end up looking like a sludgy brown, but whatever. This is disgusting. Okay, it looks like cake mix, I have to say. Ew, I've never done this before. Yuck. There's nothing. Ew. 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 This is gross. Gosh, I hope this works. Ooh, the fan's blowing it. Careful. I'm trying to fan away. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I might leave this and put sprinkles in his hands or something. I don't know. I don't think I've got anything left in my kitchen to raid. So I'll just go ahead and dump the rest of it in. I don't think it'll go all the way up to his feet. I mostly want to get his head filled in with the cake. And his tail, too. Ew. Ew. This is gross. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to do something that I shouldn't do, and you shouldn't do either. You should wait for this to cure before you do this. Oof. These sprinkles are too big. Probably could have just smashed these, broken them up a little more. That would have been smart. Again, I'll put a little bit of clear in there to try to push some of those coffee color back. Get in the toes. What am I going to do with this leftover resin? I don't even know. Coffee soaked resin. Yuck. Okay, just get in there. Just go. Just sink. I don't want to mess with it too much because it'll get the coffee all up into the little toesies. that bubble out. Get out of there, bubble. Get out. Definitely gonna catch some bubbles in this one. Just try to make sure there are no egregious ones. Like that. It's very egregious. Okay, I'm gonna take him somewhere, let him cure. We'll come back tomorrow and check him out. All right. All right, we're back. Now, when I went to unmold this, as soon as I took it out, I saw that it didn't work. It didn't look right, and I got angry, and I turned the camera off, and I went outside, and I sulked a little bit. After I thought about it, I thought my best course of action was to use some enamel paint. This is the stuff they use on like car models and stuff like that. It bonds a little bit better to resin than acrylic paint does. He still doesn't look like cake. I get it. I know he doesn't. And the coffee doesn't really look like cake either. It just looks black. But hey, on that note, if you run out of black pigment paste, you can just use coffee. That works. He's all right. I don't hate him. Turned out better than this guy. This guy was pretty jacked up. I used some white gel polish. I thought I could sort of flash cure it while it was running down, but it just got stupid. And that kind of bummed me out too, because he was cute, but whatever. He looks a little bit more like a cow, doesn't he? I don't hate him. He's cute. I'll probably throw like a clear coat on him since this paint's on the outside. Although it's on there really good. Enamel paint really grips and sticks. Here's our frog that we did with the little vintage sprinkles. He looks like a Valentine's frog. Happy Valentine's Day. He turned out pretty cute. He just so happens to have the dark sprinkles where his eyes are. That's convenient. We meant it to be that way. And here's a few pendants I made. I'll probably make a YouTube short out of these or something. Just dump the extra sprinkles in and put some charms. I was thinking this one would be good, like for party favors and stuff. I was thinking it, and then this random 4 popped up in my bag of stuff. Let's come up and look at them. It's got that little bumblebee in there. I got all these charms from my friend Jen at the Resiner Porehouse. I'll put a link to her channel below. These are super cute. Little dragonfly, one of my spirit animals. Those guys got one of the highest kill rates there is. And a little butterfly. I love butterflies. I also put some little just iridescent flakes in there. Some that I got from Counterculture. They're not available, so I won't be putting a link in the description. While we're here, I might as well show you a couple of the things I made. This froggy dude. A lot of the times I just dump leftover resin into the frogs, and every time I start doodling on them, put stripes and all that, end up with one of these. I just never record it. I should, but I don't. So there you go. And there's a couple of pendants I made with some of the butterfly wings I've been harvesting this season. I have quite a few, and we're going to do a butterfly extravaganza, but for now, we got these. Oh yeah, and here's the little unicorn. I forgot about him. He had some of the vintage Halloween sprinkles. A little mix of Valentine's and Halloween. Or is that Easter? That may have been Easter. I don't know. And another one of these little kitties. Isn't it pretty? It's very Taylor Swift coded, like 1989 or Lover, maybe. A little of both. Karma is a cat. Anyway, that ought about wrap it up. I don't know if this is going to be 1, 2, or 3 in a series of videos I'm going to do that I'm titling SNAXOLOTLs. Once that got into my brain, I started thinking of all of these other different ways I could make SNAXOLOTLs. And so those will be coming up soon. If you got this far into the video, as always, I appreciate you watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you try something. Till next time, folks. Bye.